water that is the riverways when it doesn't rain, right? And so you got groundwater conductivity, and you got rain clouds coming in spades. And the world's getting thirstier, and the world's experiencing drought. But we still got this 1-2 punch going on up in the Bad River watershed. Now I tell you this, and I mean this, that the Bad River watershed in Moaning-Wanakaning, Madeline Island, right there in the Apostles, is the center of the universe. It's probably one of the most important places on Mother Earth, and it's a cradle of life. It's where everything began. We can debate after that. But I'll say this much. That one of our stories that I'd like to share, and if there's any elders, and if I misspeak or tell the story wrong, I'm just going to tell you what I know and what I've come to understand. I don't mean to offend anybody, and I definitely am not an elder, and I don't know enough, but I'm trying. But part of that story, I'll share parts, is that when the Creator put his vision, when he had his vision, and he put it in motion, you know, the planets and stars and all that stuff came forward. It's not too unlike the story in the Bible. But one of the parts that I really find interesting is that they say Meshomus, grandfather's son, was watching his daughter struggle for life, right? Watching his daughter struggle for life, breaking his heart. He couldn't take it no more. So he finally reached into his heart and he put it right in the center of her. And out of that, life was able to begin. Now it's a metaphor story, but I'll just take you through something really quick. In the center of the universe, about 6,000 miles from us right now, is a molten ball of magma and flame and everything else, right? Is that thing called the center of the earth. And as that, in the early days, when life was forming, as that fought its way through all of those different layers of Earth itself to the surface of this planet, it formed what we commonly refer to as a volcano. The center of the earth and that power that's there fought its way to the surface, manifested itself as a volcano. Anywhere you look past or present and you see, well, you say Yellowstone, you see volcano and volcanic activity, you're looking at unbelievable biodiversity and you're looking at cradles of life. It's where things happen. And the interplay, that duality that's there night and day, man and woman, all of that stuff, fire and water, that interplay is taking place. And so in that volcano, there's other parts of the story that talk about how in the beginning, all four directions, red, white, black, and yellow, were all around one fire. And you can fractal through and take some of that stuff on multiple levels. Was it around one fire right here, campfire? And here I am, and here you are, and here you are, and here you are, and we're around one fire? I think so. And it was probably in the side of a volcano in some cave. We fractal out, we get our wings a little bit, and we fly up, and we're looking down in the center of that volcano. Was it around that fire? I think so. We were around that big volcano right there. And we fly up higher, and we're looking at Mother Earth, and in the center of that earth, that life-giving force, is that flame and that heat. As we're way out in the celestials looking back at Mother Earth, was it around that fire? I think so. But in the beginning, we were all around one fire, they said. And everybody got their instructions on how to take care of this place. Anishinaabe, Native people, we got ours. And they say when the Creator was done giving those instructions like that, he finally said, Mahjong, you guys gotta go now. Come on, you gotta go. And the white direction took off. And the yellow direction took off. And the black direction took off. But the story is, as my elder Walt Brissett told it, was that Anishinaabe liked it around the Creator's fire. So they stayed. They stayed, they liked it there. And as he told the story, I love that part, he was like, we liked it around that fire. We said to Meshomus, the Creator, come on, tell us another story. Want some coffee? You got a cigarette? Finally he said, Mahjong, you gotta go. And so we went. And when the Anishinaabe turned to leave that fire, all there was just distant dust trails at how far those other directions went and how fast they went. But as it pertains to some of the things we're dealing with right now, it's one of the reasons you find indigenous communities in the crosshairs of a lot of these things that are coming at us. And it's one of the reasons you see things like guys with M16s and standing in front of them, an indigenous woman waving an eagle feather to just say Gawain, right? You're not going to do that, no. And